Hello, this is Week in Focus on WBS TV. Welcome. Top on the agenda of the stories that rocked the airwaves this week. The Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education results were released this week, with girls outperforming their male counterparts. The ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda makes a visit to Uganda to assess the damage done by the LRA ahead of Dominic Ongwen's trial. U.S. Ambassador to Uganda Scott DeLisi warned Uganda about working with RT, a Russian blacklisted company, and the upsurge in typhoid cases worried medical experts. For details of these stories and so much more, I am Anita Mwangozi, joined by our sign language interpreter. Welcome to This Week in Focus. On Friday this week, Uganda National Examinations Board, UNEB, released the 2014 Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education results, with 173 cases of malpractice reported, up from 34 last year. UNEB boss Matthew Bukenya revealed that a number of students did not comprehend the questions and failed to display the maturity expected at A-level, leading to a significant number failing these exams. Girls outperformed their male counterparts in the examinations that saw 108,419 candidates examined.
The long wait and anxiety surrounding the fate of the candidates who sat for the Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education ended this morning as the examinations body, UNEB, released the 2014 examination results. The results, according to the examination body, registered a significant improvement, with over 98.4% of those examined qualifying for the award of a USCE certificate. Based on the two principal passes required to join the university, 59.8% are on the safe side. Female candidates performed better than the males in humanities, general paper and subsidiary math, with the males performing better in the science subjects.
Historically, there is a misconception that girls cannot manage to do sciences. It is also possible that parents or teachers contribute to discouraging the girls from registering for science subjects, which is regrettable.
From the Executive Secretary's report, performance has improved in all large entry subjects. I particularly note the significant improvement in mathematics, physics and chemistry at the principal pass levels.
The number of females taking up science subjects, however, remains worrying, with the minister directing a probe into the situation.
I note the big drop in the candidature in the USCE 2014 examinations. I ask UNEB to investigate this to establish the real cause of this drop in the candidature at A-level. And I want to ask the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Sports as well to work with UNEB to find the critical reason for this drop.
On average, the urban schools still outperform their rural counterparts, with the Leptong and Zombo districts posting the worst failure rate. The analysis of the results, however, points to failure by candidates to comprehend the questions in what led to failure to express maturity expected in the answer scripts. Districts like Buvuma still do not have an A-level school, as UNEB announces that the e-registration will be used in all schools across the country, putting an end to the traditional methods used earlier. Education Minister Jessica Lupo also directed that all candidates who scored credits in science subjects should be allowed to pursue sciences at A-level to check the worrying number of girls offering the subject.
I am briefed that schools insist on candidates getting distinctions in science subjects before they are admitted for science combinations. A student who obtains a credit should be allowed to offer sciences at Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education in all schools, both private and public.
The significant rise in cases of malpractice from 34 to 173 points to desperation among students to excel in the exams.
There was no soft copy.
Sabit Joseph, WBS Television.
So that you can analyze.
Jubilations rocked a number of schools across the city as results of the 2014 UACE examinations made their way to their schools. Excited teachers smiled away as they celebrated the outstanding performance of their stars who now stare at university education after their dreams became a reality.
Congratulations.
After years of hard work, it was time for smiles for the candidates who emerged victorious in the just-released Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education results. Our first stopover was at Lubiri High School, where a number of students excelled in the examinations in what created a celebratory mood here at the Lubiri West School.
I feel very, very happy. I got 20 points. I did well. I'm very happy.
I got 17 points and I want to become a journalist.
The school administration attributes the results to hard work and dedication of the staff and the students.
We have 2 students who have scored 20 points. We have 5 students who have scored 19 points. Several of them have 18 points. We are indeed very excited. We thank God for this.
It was the same script, different cast at Kawempe Muslim School, as the star performers at the school as well gathered to celebrate a job well done in a school where over 10 students scored the ultimate 20 points.
You know, that hard work that we put in, all that effort, the teachers giving us the tests, and the discussions, you know, all that, thanks to God.
I'm happy, obviously, that was expected, though there are some disappointments in not maximizing the marks, but alhamdulillah, we thank everyone, our friends, our family, God most especially.
The administration as well says they have every reason to celebrate a job well done.
Our students have performed very well. I would like to thank the Almighty God for this good performance.
It is however here that we discovered an extraordinary story of an 18-year-old Ahumuza Shamuza Biaruhanga who lost her ability to hear while in primary 6 but scored 19 points out of 20 in what has amazed many people.
We came to learn her and to handle her. The first students were also very, very kind to her.
She accepted her condition wholeheartedly, and she's a girl who does not feel that she's what she is.
She is considered by the family as a miracle child who beat the odds to survive after severe illness.
My purpose was just to keep her in school with others. She just stays at school, and then we take her back. But surprisingly, when she went back, she picked up.
Even with the hardships surrounding her, she successfully completed her A-level, and now she's thinking of pursuing engineering at the university.
Most of the challenges were in class when the teacher is teaching. Most of the things I couldn't understand. Now, so I don't know, but as you can see, she was my friend. She helped me a lot in chemistry, and I pass it out to thank her a lot.
For her, this journey is behind. The next is to become an engineer in the next few years. Our crew then visited Kakungulu Memorial School in Chibuli, where the headmaster attributed their success to hard work and teamwork, both in school management and staff.
Allah Akbar. To thank the board of governors, to thank the teachers and the students.
The same celebration was vivid in other schools at Emirates College School in Kowe. The headmaster says their success is derived from the school's attachment to God and hard work.
Complete the syllabi, they all completed. Not only that, the cooperation, the good cooperation between administration, staff, parents and the students has led us to this success.
At Chibuliasis, it was the same mode of celebrations.
Master Ajimatovu Ibrahim, because though we have a new teacher, these were his candidates. The changes in the ministry were after that. But I would also like to appreciate the special work and teamwork that the teachers of Chibuli Secondary School and all the staff bring together.
Bulo Parent School could not contain it any further as they had to converge for prayers to thank the Creator for the success. This was also evidenced at St. Mary's College Chitende in Wakiso, as the headmaster says their success has strong attachment to God, teamwork, and support from the school board. We congratulate all those who have performed well.
In other news, ahead of Dominic Ongwen's trial in the International Criminal Court, ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda is in Uganda. On arrival, Fatou Bensouda assured the people of Uganda, especially regions of the northern Uganda, that delivering justice and fairness will be key in the current court process of trying Dominic Ongwen before the ICC. Bensouda said this while addressing journalists at her first official visit to Uganda as the ICC prosecutor. The press conference was held at Sheraton Hotel in Kampala.
The government has reassured the ICC of cooperation and commitment on the current court process amid its dissenting African leader views that the court was biased against African cases.
Of the government's cooperation and support to my office, to the defense, and to the legal representative of victims as we continue on the path of fair and impartial justice for the people of Uganda.
The ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda made the remark after meeting with the government delegations at Parliament, where government cooperation with the ICC was key. She confirmed that with the evidence collected, there was demonstration of war crimes and crimes against humanity committed by the Lord's Resistance Army. She says it's the reason why the ICC was convinced to indict them and prefer charges against the indictees, and the need for justice was paramount.
The rights of Dominic Ongwen will be respected from the time that we seek his surrender until the cases are finished.
With the new situation, the Lord's Resistance Army continues to abduct and massacre people since the ICC issued out arrest warrants to the 5 top commanders of the Lord's Resistance Army, despite the fact some UPDF officers are also alleged to have committed atrocities. Aaron Zmark, WBS Television.